Hi guys, I want to make a quick video on AUDUSD today and why price. I'm actually getting a call, but anyway, sorry. Why price moved had this reaction right there, right? And okay, here's the thing. When it comes to trading, you don't always want to catch the entire move, like it's irrelevant. All you want to do is like catch parts of the move and get yourself a good RR, right? That's all you need. So let's look at this, right? So firstly, on the highs, I just want to like note this: we do have equal highs. So if price does get there, I'd want to select price, take out these highs, and also we do have equal lows here. Okay, so I'm gonna like expand this. So if price does go down, I'd want to select this equal lows get taken out before we actually like have some sort of upwards movement, right? But now let's look at what we see right now. Yeah, like the current price action. Like, wouldn't you agree with me? Like 4 hour time frame, like we're in some sort of like a micro upwards uptrend, right? And not only that, I created a video recently. We did accumulate right there, and also this move down is really corrective instead of like impulsive, right? So I'd want to like mark my order block. So look at that. We have an order. Let me get my magnetic tool out. So we have an order block right there. This one candle right there, right? And I want to explain how you can why this order block did hold, and also how you can trade that. So first of all, when looking at order blocks, let me just go to an empty space. Okay, what you want to do is assume that's some sort of where's my brush tool. So assume like there's institutions orders inside that entire zone, right? So like what you want to do is assume there's orders like stack of like think of this as a stack of paper, right? Think of this as orders where there's like orders like in this entire zone, like everywhere around here. Like institutions don't just like market buy in one zone, they actually have limits in like an entire like area. Okay, so what you want to oops, my bad. So when you look at order blocks, think of it this way, right? Think of it as a stack of peppers that are our demand zone, right? So we do have a stack of orders everywhere inside that area. Now what happened right there, we had like wait, where's my arrow to? So we had the price come down into the order block, okay? Sorry, forming an order block. So at that time we don't really know whether it's an order block or not, right? But it came there and then it actually just flew up. Okay, so if you look up there, okay, price came down there into this area and then we just flew up. Okay, why did that happen? So we had some sort of demand in there, right? But then okay, so we had demand in there, but then these orders, for example, these orders were taken out with the supply, but then there's still these orders remaining down there, right? So what happens there? So we have to assume that so supply was there was lesser supply and more demand, and that's the reason price actually went up, right? But then we do have these orders here that are unfilled, okay? And then what you want to assume is that once price comes back later in time down there, it's going to have some sort of reaction at these unfilled orders. Like that's the order block that we look at now, right? So what you like, oh sorry, this is like really messy. Remove all drawing tools. Okay, so once sorry, we do had that those stack of peppers, that's like the first two are taken out, but then we do have some on or limit orders remaining from the institutions, right? What you want to do is place your order on top of their orders, just expecting that there is some sort of reaction that might happen in this zone. Okay, so that's exactly what we see, right? Let me get rid of everything. Okay, so think of this candle here. Think of this candle here as the stack of orders, right? What you want to do is put your order on top of these orders right there, and hope for some sort of reaction. So once price gets there, I want to go to the 1 minute time frame and actually look for some sort of price action on how I can catch this, right? Okay, so look at this. Before we got there, okay, we had some sort of support form. I don't care how you want to draw your support. All I want to know is like there's a support forming. Like how you draw it, I don't really care of that, right? What will happen here is like once price is forming a support, retailers will actually want to long this support. But what will smart money do? They will actually drive the price down, taking out the stop losses and into the order block, and then go up, right? So this is what I usually do, right? Once we have that sort of action, price action. So let me just expand this. Okay, a little. Okay, so price went down. okay, forming a fake outs, taking out all the stop losses, and then came back up into the zone, so above the support. And now that's when you actually want to look for your long, right? Because now you actually have a fixed stop loss, which is a real, like, which can get you a really good RR up, opposing to actually putting your stop loss under that candle. So under that candle, okay, which could be like a really like you right now you wouldn't even be at 1 hour though, right? But anyway, let's go back to the 1 minute time frame, and look at this, right? So price came, had a fake outs, and went back up, right? So what I want to do is identify my order block where I can actually take a long. So there it is. So this one bearish black candle, okay? So that one bearish black candle is my order block that I actually want to take a long now, okay? With my stop loss under there. So for example, we take a long here, okay? Take a long, okay, like there for example, okay, stop loss under the candle close, okay, candle close or the wicks as well. It's your close depending on how aggressive you want to be. But let's say you take it under the wicks, and your target is where the price is right now, for example, okay, for example somewhere there, and that's an easy 4 RR trade. And your stop would only be 2.6 pips. Look at that. Having an 11 pip target doesn't matter. Like even if your target is 11 pip or 100 pips, what you want to look at is the 4 RR. And in a couple of minutes or like hours, sorry, from like 9 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, a 4 RR is pretty amazing, okay? And I'm not in this trade, but it's just something interesting that you want to like look at on how to actually look at the 1 minute time frame to catch an entry. So yeah, because that's it. Cheers, 6 minutes.